Hey guys, it's David here, and it is currently day 222, I think. So I hope you guys have had a good day, and I do hope you guys are doing better than yesterday. But the time is currently 6:05. Now, yesterday night, I realized my video didn't upload for day 220. Now, don't worry, I didn't miss a day, okay? I could have sworn the video uploaded before I closed my laptop, but it seems like it didn't. So maybe YouTube's messing with me. But either way, I didn't miss a day. So don't worry, guys, because I do not plan to give up so easily yet. By the way, guys, if I do somehow miss a day in the future, just know perhaps YouTube just decided to mess with me again. But if I do miss, let's say for 2 days or something like that, then I probably am dead. So yeah, I don't intend to miss a day, guys. This is my life now, so yes, I have to live up to that part. That being said, I'm gonna get ready now. And today I do have shopping, but I also have a gym training session before that. So I'm gonna get up and just clean myself, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Hey guys, it is currently 6:55. So about to head to the gym now, and today is going to be great because I can see, and that is very important because at the gym when I can't see, it's very annoying, right? Not only don't I see myself working out, which I do love, but I also can't see if people are looking at me and if they are waving at me, and it's just not a great feeling knowing that you might be offending someone because you just can't see. So it's definitely ideal to be able to see, but I realized something today that we can't have it all, guys. Like I had my contacts today, but my shirt wasn't dry, so I have to go work in a wet shirt. So it's something like that, guys. Every day we just can't have everything perfect, and that's just how it is. But if you always want things to be perfect, then most likely you're not gonna act. So just deal with it. If you have a wet shirt, just wear it. Who cares, right? If you're not prepared, who cares? Just do it. Just present the presentation. Just do what you have to do, right? And then if you fail, that's okay. Gain the experience from it. But don't just back out because you said I'm not ready. Because you're never gonna be ready and you never will be ready. So don't wait for that perfect moment to be like, I'm gonna get all my ducks in a row and then I'll pursue this business opportunity, or then I will pursue this lady, or then I will go to the gym. Because there's no perfect moment in life. Whether you can't see, whether you're wearing a wet shirt, or you're not prepared, or you don't know how to do it, learn how to do it. Life don't give you stuff for no reason. Right? You have to work your way towards it. And the good thing is, when you start working your way towards it, life will reward you because life won't punish you for no reason, guys. So don't think that you're gonna get punished because you got rejected or you had this failure or perhaps you performed very shit at the gym today, and that's okay because that is a lesson. All right, that is your badges you're gonna earn, and that is the stripes you're gonna earn to become better in the future. But if you don't take this first step now, then you're not going to be the person you want to be. You're never going to live the life you want to live. So don't seek to be perfect, but always seek to fail because I can argue, guys, the more times you fail, the more perfect you get at something. So go do your reps and don't bitch out. That being said, I'm gonna go to the gym now, and today I'll be shopping. But there's definitely more things I want to talk about. But just at the moment, I am not sure because my mind is still a bit cloudy. But I'll definitely think of something in the gym, and I'll come back later. But that being said, I'll see you guys soon. So, guys, it is that time, 9:21, and my hair is looking absolutely ridiculous. But I got back from the gym, and today was another amazing workout, even though I didn't really sleep the best yesterday. Because, look, I said I was going to do some research on supplements and overtraining, and yesterday I just had to do it. So I stayed up a little bit later than usual, but that's okay because at least I lived through my promise, and that is super important because from experience, when you start lying to yourself, you start falling back. When you start lying to yourself, you start believing yourself, and when you don't believe in yourself, life goes to shit. But that being said, someone commented and wanted to know how to overcome laziness. Now, I have the question kind of written down right here. And first of all, I just want to say that laziness could be so subjective, right? Somebody may say you're lazy because you haven't done X while you're also very competent at doing Y, right? So maybe the society has depicted an image on you that you have to work hard at your job, you have to get a degree, or otherwise you're not working hard, otherwise you're lazy. But yet again, you might have this super secret or this talent, right? This special skill. Maybe you draw very good. Maybe you know how to code. Just the random little nuances that you have, this specialty that nobody knows, and quite frankly, the majority of people might not even care. But you see, you may be very competent, you may be very hardworking at something, but yet you're just kind of not you're kind of lazy at doing what the world thinks is right to do. Now, although I'm not sure about your specific situation, but I do believe that for one person to get out of the rut of self sabotage, for one person to actually stick with their routine, is to believe that they can have control over themselves. Is to believe that no matter what happens in your life, you have control, that you can put down the junk food, that you can wake up early, that you can go to the gym despite how matter you feel, right? Despite how shitty you feel, despite how lazy you just don't want to go. Right? Having that control in your mind is super crucial. But having that belief, that true belief that you have control of your mind, is what actually breaks those series of bad habits. Obviously, there's so many different things you could do under the hood to help you build that self-awareness, like meditating, having a good diet, having a good routine, right? All those things do play a role in the end result, but the main thing is that you believe you have control. Because for a long time, guys, I was lazy, I was incompetent, right? I was high all the time, I was overweight as heck, I had no job, no nothing. I was a total mess, guys. And every single day I wish my life was different. Right? Every single day I wish my life was different. I'll wake up one morning thinking today's the New Year's, today's Monday, today's the first week of the month, so let's just start changing my life. I was full of commitment, full of enthusiasm. But guess what? After my initial thought of changing, after writing down my goals, I go back to doing the things I know most. I started to eat again, I started to watch TV again, and quite frankly, I never managed to break the cycle of 1 week of motivation because I didn't believe I had control over my mind back then. I try to focus on the external factors. That if I just put down the food, maybe I would stop eating. That maybe if I just put down the drugs and I'll stop doing them. But the thing is, I didn't believe in myself that I can do it. And I didn't know why I was doing it in the first place. I didn't know why I was lazy. I didn't know why I was overeating. And I didn't know why I was addicted to substances. I didn't know my whys. So I couldn't fix the root problem. I was trying to put a band-aid solution on the situation that is actually much deeper than it actually is. So if you're lazy, perhaps there's something deeper within that you haven't yet seen. Perhaps you are not really self-aware yet. But let me tell you something, because if you are aware enough to realize that you want to change and you are doing the things already to change, even though you are inconsistent, give yourself credit because you are already ahead of 90% of people out there. All right, 90% of people out there are not even aware about change. They are happy with their life. They think their life is great. But the thing is, life can always be better than today. If you think today you have the best life, today is the best year, today is the best day, you're gonna be wrong because you can always be better and you will learn more about yourself if you realize that I have control over my mind. So having control over your mind will solve the problem at hand. But knowing how to have control over your mind will have to develop over time. But that is what I believe in, and that is what I had done to change my bad habits, my bad routines. Obviously, there are so many more factors that play into your role, but once you have that sincere belief that you have control, everything falls into place, right? You start tracking your food, you start waking up in the morning, you start going to the gym, you start starting the business you want to. Why? Because you have control. And what does all these things mean? is that if you track your food, it represents that, okay, I have control. So that represents my values, right? If you go to the gym, that represents my values because I said I have control. So you have to believe truly that you have control in order to change. So laziness shouldn't be really of a concern, right? Because we are all lazy to some degree. We cannot always function at our best. So don't be too harsh on yourself if you are kind of inconsistent, because change does take over time. But the funny thing is, and this is the irony, change also can happen in one day and it can change your life. But that change will have to be developed over time. There'll be times where you come into a crossroad where you start doubting yourself, where you have this fear, where you have this uncertainty. You think to yourself, am I doing the right thing? Is this even all worth it? Why am I going to the gym? Am I even gaining big? Am I even getting the ladies? Or am I even getting the things I want to do because I've done it? And you start questioning yourself whether this is all worth it. But it is in those moments that is important for you to remember and remind yourself that I have control. Because any difficulties you come across in life, any roadblocks you come across in life, is only a challenge to your belief. The world is challenging you to see if this guy actually believes himself or is he full of shit. If he's full of shit, then we're going to punish him and we're going to make him self-sabotage. If it's not, then he's going to break through this plateau. He's going to break through his bad habits and see the world in a bigger lens. He's going to have much more riches, much more things he never dreamed of because he simply believed in himself. He believed that he had control. But this is really a brief answer to the question how to overcome laziness. Now, I may in the future or I may today make like a Discord or something, or even just create an Instagram where I could perhaps post on my channel. So if anyone do have any questions, feel free to ask me, because there's so much factors that play into play in our everyday habits. It is not just black and white, guys. You may think you're lazy, you may think you're unmotivated, you may think you're lacking something, but the thing is, something is much deeper within yourself that you actually don't see yet. Right? A lot of times there has been this deeper root cause that has been embodied in my soul for many years that I have not noticed, and it took a long time for me to realize what the true problem was. So I was only focusing on the exterior factors, like I'm fat, I'm lazy, I'm incompetent, right? I'm ugly, and all this stuff. But the true reason, the true cause that caused those self manifestation beliefs is something deep within us. And that does take time, but that does take some self awareness. That being said, though, I'm going to go shopping now. So I'm gonna eat some food. Before I do that, I'll be having chicken, and I didn't bring it up because I thought I'll be up here for a while, but I don't think that's the case. But either way, guys, I'm gonna go do that now, and I'll catch up with you guys in about like 3 to 4 hours because I'll be gone for quite a while. And that being said, I'll see you guys in a bit. So, guys, it is that time of the day, 1:22. Just came back from shopping, and I am about to have meal 3, which is just going to be kale and beef. Now, didn't get anything interesting today for shopping besides chicken. Now, I'm not gonna have salmon anymore because it has gone up in price. And even though some may argue $13 for a kilo is still relatively cheap, and it is, don't get me wrong, but it's just not in my budget. So I'm going to opt that out for canned sardines. And hey, it ain't that bad either, guys. Sometimes you just have to eat outside the can. That's just how life is. Then just suck it up. But that being said, after that, I'll be able to cook the chicken, of course. But tonight, there's a change of plans, right? I am going out with my friend. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. We're not drinking. We're not doing anything crazy, all right? We're just going to, two men just chatting away. Two men talking about their life problems. I know it sounds pretty homophobic, but guys, that's honestly what you need. Sometimes if you are so locked in, like if you're locked in a house, if you're trying to stay focused, yada yada, you still need some human connection. You still need to be able to at least socialize, right? Obviously, I don't recommend going out and then just be wasted for the whole weekend, like go party, go clubbing, go drinking, right? Obviously, that is not something I do. That is not like part of my values anymore. But some people do find that therapeutical. However, I could argue that because how can you find drinking alcohol and staying up past midnight therapeutical for your health? Like it's legit degrading your life. But hey, I'm not the one to judge because I have done shit things in my life. So If that's you, be you. But all I can suggest is that perhaps that's not the wisest thing to do. So there's always better routes to take. And for me, that's just going out with someone I truly, truly love, truly, truly care about. Obviously, not loving that way, but loving a friend way. But you guys know what I mean. Just go out with them, have a good chat, walk around, just kind of take in the world around us together. That is super important, guys, because those days is what makes you able to focus for the next week or however long it takes. Because sometimes we just need to let off steam. And whatever way you pick to let that steam go, always try to go with the healthiest way. Always try to go with the way to always try to relax in a way that it won't damage your health, right? It won't set you back in your progress. Because here's the thing, guys, the reason why we take breaks is to repair all the damage, repair all the stress we have done to your body. So never miss rest day. But don't think that if you take a day off, you lost momentum, because that's not how life works. And it also why it's important to take your rest day and pick the rest wisely. Because if you go out and drink, if you go out and do drugs and shit, of course you're gonna set yourself back. So a rest day is there for you to come back next week stronger. But just always be cautious about what rest you take, because some rest it may feel like you're having a fun time going out clubbing and shit, but honestly, guys, you just ruin your life. So that being said, I'm gonna have this food and turn on the AC because it's absolutely hot. So I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Anyways, what's up, guys? The time is currently 4:54. Now I just had some chicken breast because I'm about to head out. Now the plan was just to kind of go out and walk around, but he texted me and he's like, "Bro, there's like this dinner and there's like this lecture thing going on tonight." I was like, "What do you mean lecture?" And he's like, "This Islam lecture thing." I was like, "You know what, man? Let's go see what it is, all right?" Because he's been preaching religion to me for a long time, guys. But honestly, let's just go see what it is about, right? It starts at 7:30 and it ends at nighttime, which I was a bit reluctant because I do have a lot of things I want to get done today, but I already accepted it. And honestly, I'm a bit curious too. So let's see where my curiosity leads me to today. But I think it's going to be a good day either way. Like hanging out with someone you like definitely will be a fabulous day. So that being said, I'm gonna get ready now, and it's going to be a long day today. So I'm not sure if I'll be relaxed by the end of it, but I certainly will have learned something. Hopefully, to be inspired by something else. That being said, I'm gonna go get ready now, and I'll see you guys tonight at a bit later than usual. Hey guys, it is David here, and it is currently 10:52, perhaps the latest I stayed up in my life for a long time. So, and that's definitely not ideal because my video may not upload on time, and I haven't ate yet my dinner, and I have like a kilogram of pasta to eat. So that's definitely not gonna sit in my tummy well. So I might honestly be staying up tonight, but that's okay because tomorrow's Sunday, which means I can sleep in. But at the end of the day, I just want to perhaps do some more reading tonight because I know after eating a lot of pasta, I definitely won't be able to sleep. But that being said, tonight definitely was amazing. Went out with my friend and we went to like this mosque to pray. Definitely a first for me. Obviously, have not converted yet, guys. It's a lot, guys. It's definitely a lot to change someone's belief. But honestly, I do respect it a lot, guys. I do respect the religion. I do respect the people. It's definitely an amazing experience and definitely one I won't forget. But that being said, this is going to be the wrap for tonight because I still have so much shit to do. And most importantly, I just want this video to upload on time. So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. But until then, I hope you guys had learned something from this. But if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. But until then, good night.